A classic Queen's Indian defense Kasparov-Petrosian variation Anderson variation emerges in Menorca Open 2025 Round 5, setting the stage for an intriguing battle. On d4. Knight f6. On c4. On e6. Knight f3. On b6. On a3. Bishop b7. Knight c3 leads us into Queen's Indian defense Kasparov-Petrosian variation Anderson variation. Knight e4. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Knight d2. Threatening knight takes e4. Bishop b7 played by Pranav. On e4. On d6. Bishop d3. On g6. King castled kingside. Bishop g7. Threatening bishop takes d4. Knight f3 played by Suleymenov. King castled kingside. Bishop g5. Threatening bishop takes d8. Queen d7 played by Pranav. Queen d2. Knight c6. Pranav is aiming to play. Knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Bishop h6 played by Suleymenov. Knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop takes f8. Rook takes f8. Rook ae1. It is novelty move. On e5. King h1. Queen g4. On f4. On f6. On f5. On g5. On b3. Queen h5. Rook f3. On g4. Threatening pawn takes f3. Rook g3 played by Suleymenov. Suleymenov considers playing. Bishop e2. King h8. Rook takes g4 and dominate the board. King h8 played by Pranav. On h3. Threatening rook takes g4. Rook g8 played by Pranav. King h2. Queen h4. Rook f1. Rook g5. On b4. Bishop c6. On a4. On takes h3. Rook takes h3. Queen g4. Rook f3. Bishop c3. Threatening bishop takes d2. Queen f2 played by Suleymenov. Bishop e1. Threatening bishop takes f2. Queen f1 played by Suleymenov. Bishop d2. Queen f2. Threatening queen takes d2. Bishop e1 played by Pranav. Threatening bishop takes f2. Queen f1 played by Suleymenov. Bishop d2. Rook f2. Bishop f4 check. King h1. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Pranav? Bishop g3 is logical continuation as Rook f3. Bishop e1. On b5. Bishop b7. Rook e3. Bishop b4 position is equal. Let's analyze the main variation. King h1. Suleymenov considers playing. Bishop e2. Queen takes h3 check. On takes h3 and seize the initiative. Rook g7 is an inaccurate played by Pranav. Bishop e2. Threatening bishop takes g4. Queen g5 played by Pranav. Threatening bishop takes e4. Rook h5 played by Suleymenov. Queen g3. Rook f3. Threatening rook takes g3. Queen g4 played by Pranav. Threatening queen takes h5 check. Rook f h3. Pranav had no choice but to throw in the towel.